Hello, Stephanie here from Space of Love. It is dusk here in Guatemala. There is a storm rolling in. It's been a full day, and I think for me it's the perfect time to share with you a deeply nutritious restorative yoga practice that is both a heart opener, so we can start getting into an expansion of the chest through some slow, deep, supported practice or posture. At the same time, we're going to get into some opening of the hips. So maybe, like many people, you spend a lot of your day seated, maybe at a computer. There's this sort of general hunching forward that naturally happens when we're not thinking about it. There's also a sort of contraction in the hip flexors that is always happening when we're sitting for long periods of time. So this practice is just for you to drop into stillness and let gravity do the work of slowly opening the space. You might call it the space of love that opens up. And so to do this, you can use any blanket that you might have on hand. And we all have different things available, but any blanket that you have on hand, we're going to simply take it in a form something like this and start to roll it into a nice tight log. I like to think of it as a fire log because in the end it sort of warms my heart, warms my soul, this practice. And so when you've got a nice log like so, we're going to set it up on your mat, running lengthwise down the mat with some space at the bottom. So it's in the center here. I also have a little towel, and what I'm doing with this towel is rolling up a part of it to go in the space at the back of the neck. My head is going to go here, so I'm going to place this towel here, leaving a little space for my head. This is where the back of the neck will go. So it's like a little extra support. I have 2 pillows. Hopefully you have 2 pillows available. If not, you can take blankets, towels, or even some clothing that you have and fold them up. They're just there for support. So one on one side of your mat, one on the other side. And this is a super simple restorative practice that you can do with whatever is available in your home. You don't need to have the full prop set up. From here, I'm going to come to sit in front of this little log I've created. Now, I like to leave a little space, maybe a fist or 2, between the base of my spine and this log. I find it's a little more helpful on my low back if I walk right up to it, depending how thick your blanket is. Sometimes it's a little too much. So giving it a little space. And then, with the pillows beside me, I have a few options. I might choose to bring the soles of my feet together and then let the knees rest on the pillows. If I need a little more support, I can double up a pillow or double up a blanket, so that I feel very supported. If this doesn't feel good for the hips today, we can also explore bringing 2 pillows like this and then resting the backs of the knees on the pillows so you're fully supported. Your choice, yogi's choice as always, but from here you're going to start to walk your hands back and back and back until you start to find the support of the rolled blanket beneath you. Now, you might get about halfway and decide to lift your hips and draw them forward, lengthening the low back, and then continue to lower. And as you lower, finding this rolled up towel and drawing it under your neck. If it's too much, unroll it a little. If it's too little, roll it up some more. And so, this rolled up towel is running up the length of my spine. My shoulders sort of cascade around the edges. My arms can be nice and wide, palms turned up. If you like, you can take goalpost arms. It gets into a little bit of a deeper stretch through the front of the deltoid and upper pec muscles. And wherever you are, see if you can wiggle the shoulder blades down the spine. And then let's take 3 deep breaths together. Breathing in to fill the heart space. Breathing in to relax the back of the heart space into the support beneath you. And again, breathing in, filling the heart space, illuminating it. And breathing out, letting the back of the heart melt into support. And one more time. The practice of restorative yoga is a little bit different than our more active asanas or postures and movements. Restorative yoga is less a practice of doing and more a practice of simply being. But sometimes the mind needs a little bit of a pathway, a little bit of a focus, especially as our body moves into stillness. We can notice the busyness of the mind. So as you slowly let your body settle into and trust the supports beneath you, I invite you to bring your awareness to your heart space. What sensations are present there? Does the heart space feel warm or cool? Does it feel heavy or effervescent or something else? As you breathe through the nose, if that's available to you, continue to breathe your awareness into the heart space, as though each breath in were illuminating the radiance of the heart. And each breath out, relaxing the effort, letting the heart be. Each breath out, we soften the grip of control in body, mind. And we allow the space to open up. The space of stillness. The space of awareness. The space of love. If this feels nourishing for you, you're welcome to stay as long as you like. When you do feel ready to exit this posture, there are two options. The first is to bring the knees to the ground or the pillows, and then bring one knee down to one side and slowly start to roll off to one side until you find yourself resting on your side, and then gently rising. The other option is to use the arms alongside you, pressing down through the palms, rolling the chin in towards the chest, and slowly curling the spine forward as you use your hands, your arms for support. However you arrive, when you do, we're going to draw the knees in towards the chest, wrap the arms around, hug in, let the back of your spine round, let your forehead lower towards your knees any amount. Take a few breaths here, being in this position of a seed, returning to the seed potential that is always there. And when you're ready, gently lifting your head, your gaze, unwrapping the arms. And may the space of love continue to open for you.